This month's market update is a big one. We've got federal cut rates, Idaho insurance trends that will actually make you smile, major Treasure Valley infrastructure, and education developments. And one of the most dynamic months Ada County has seen all year. So grab a coffee, get cozy, and let's talk about what's really happening beneath the surface. Welcome back to your monthly Boise housing market update, where we break down what's really happening in our local market so you can make confident, calm, data-backed decisions without drowning in clickbait headlines. I'm Sarah Breck, your Boise relocation and new construction specialist, and yes, the specialist who will absolutely tell you when not to buy a house. Section 1, the Fed just cut rates again. Let's start with the national headline that always shakes the real estate world like a snow globe. The Fed. The Federal Reserve announced its second consecutive interest rate cut, bringing the overnight rate down to 3.75% to 4%, the lowest it's been since 2022. Now, the Fed didn't do this for fun. This decision came as they considered potential layoffs, softness in certain sectors, and concerns tied to the government shutdown. Here's the part buyers always ask me, Sarah, so does this mean mortgage rates are going down? Well, yes, but also they already have. Markets anticipate these moves before they hit the headlines, and mortgage rates had already started dipping. Freddie Mac reported a one-year low of 6.19% just a few weeks ago. So what does this mean for you? This opens a really interesting window for relocation buyers. Softer rates plus more inventory plus slower fall pace equals an actual strategic moment to enter the market. And I know, the news cycles love chaos, but behind the scenes, the numbers always tell a calmer story. And let's just take a real snapshot into the Boise market specifically. We are 50% about inventory in new construction. That means that builders are desperate and they want you to buy, and they are offering promos, incentives, so many things that are just challenging even the rates today. This is what I especially love about Boise market for buyers and relocation. This winter is an incredible time to buy. I'm not just saying that. I am in conversations every day with builders, sellers, other agents, and there are so many deals that are happening behind the scenes, deals that you are not seeing on Zillow. If you're scrolling online, you only get access to what you're seeing online, which is possibly the price dropping and even days on market, but you are not seeing all the seller concessions that are happening that are allowing you to buy that rate down. So it's really, really important if you are even thinking about over the next 6 months of purchasing a home here in Boise, Idaho, I highly recommend connecting with me, and I have a broker I can recommend so we can really dive into the numbers and you can really see what deals are being made. Section 2, Idaho's surprising insurance stability. Now let's talk about something that usually makes people cringe, homeowners insurance, but stay with me because Idaho might just be the plot twist you didn't see coming. According to brand new ACS data from the Census Bureau, Idaho homeowners are still enjoying some of the lowest insurance costs in the country. Here's the breakdown. Homeowners with a mortgage typically pay $1,000 to $1,500 a year. Homeowners without a mortgage pay $800 to $1,000 a year. Statewide, we've got 538,468 insured households. And get this, 29,024 mortgage owners pay less than $100 a year. Yes, you heard that right, $100. I paid more than that for my son's Halloween costume. Compared to nearby states, we're looking pretty stable. Montana and Wyoming is $1,500 to $2,000. Colorado is $2,000 to $2,400. Oregon, Washington, and Utah around $1,000 to $1,500, similar to us. Even as wildfire risk rises, Idaho remains a relative safe harbor. For relocation buyers, this is one of those sneaky but important financial wins that keeps Idaho appealing. Section 3, local wins that impact the valley long term. One of my favorite parts of these monthly updates is sharing what's happening at the community level, because these improvements quietly shape long-term property values and the quality of life people moving here. All right, so Middleton Career Campus opens up. Middleton officially opens its new career technical education campus, focused on construction trades. And listen, as someone who spends half her life in new construction model homes, this matters. More trained builders equals healthier labor pipelines, equals better timelines and better quality. This is a rising tide moment. Next up, a $20 million Riddenbaugh diversion dam upgrade to the Boise River. Idaho Gov Brad Little broke ground on a $20 million modernization of the Riddenbaugh diversion dam, a nearly 100-year-old structure that irrigates much of the Treasure Valley. Upgrades include automated gates, a new fish screen, a downstream weir, and phased construction through 2027. This is a massive behind-the-scenes win for water stability stability, efficiency, and long-term growth. If you want Boise to keep growing intelligently, this is the kind of project you love to see. CWI receives its first National Science Foundation Award. The College of Western Idaho secured $862,435 from the NSF to launch a mining technology degree with Perpetua Resources. This includes internships, $250K scholarships, and 3 cohorts of up to 60 students. This kind of specialized workforce development is exactly what positions the Treasure Valley for smart, diversified economic growth. Elmore County expands public services. Elmore County also finished a $2.1 million ARPA-funded remodel to expand key public service offices. This seems small, but administrative infrastructure upgrades almost always correlate with growth corridors. Qatar military pilots coming to Mountain Home AFB. And in international news, because Boise loves a good global spice, the Department of Defense announced that Qatar's fighter pilots will begin training at Mountain Home AFB around 2030, bringing 20 jets and a new training facility. This reinforces MHAFB's long-standing international partnerships and boosts economic activity in the surrounding communities. Spirit Airlines exit Boise. And yes, Spirit officially ended service to Boise after filing Chapter 11. Am I devastated? I mean, emotionally I'll recover, but practically the impact is pretty minor. Boise still has strong airline coverage for relocation buyers. In fact, that's actually one of the draws I love about Boise Airport. It's not necessarily the biggest, and sometimes you have to take an extra flight here and there, but getting to and from the airport here is so easy. Section 4, Ada County Market Stats. All right, let's bring it home and talk about what Ada County actually did in October, because honestly, it was one of the most fascinating months we have had all year. Median sales price. Prices held steady with subtle shifts depending on the segment. All homes median price was $549,900. That's pretty flat month over month, but down 0.9% year over year. Resale, $534,250. That's up 0.8% month over month, but down 2.8% year over year. And new construction was $565,999, which is down 1.6% month over month, but up 1% year over year. Now here's where things get interesting. CUNA delivered the most affordable new builds at $454,990, which is over $100K below other cities. And this is what I love about CUNA, because smart buyers are gravitating towards value. Homes sold. Sales bounced back after slower August and September numbers. So 847 total homes were sold. That's up 8.3% month over month. Meridian had a jump of 17%, CUNA had a jump of 23%, and Star had a jump of 18%. And for the first time all year, Meridian matched Boise in sales volume. That's a huge shift that tells us buyers are pushing further into the value for space, amenities, and new build options. All right, pending sales. Pending sales dipped slightly, but the story underneath matters more. 1,018 homes total were pending. That's down 10.4% month over month. Over half of pending homes are new construction. In Meridian, 225 new homes are pending, and more than half are still under construction. These homes sat only 14 days on market before going pending. So demand for new construction isn't softening, it's shifting towards specific cities with better pricing and better incentives. All right, inventory. Inventory is up year over year, but dipped slightly month over month. So we had 2,125 homes total. That's up 25.5% year over year, but down 3.1% month over month. Resale inventory was down 8%, new construction up just over 2%. One key highlight, resale homes sitting 80 plus days have typically taken a $25K price cut. So yes, pricing strategy matters. Days on market. Things are slowing, but selectively. 47 days on market across Ada County. Boise resale is still the powerhouse at 35 days on market, and new construction about 65 days on market. But new builds under construction sold in 32 days, especially in Star and Meridian. This tells me buyers are willing to wait for the right product as long as the price makes sense. Months of supply index. MSI sits at 2.8 months. A balanced market is 4 to 6 months. We're still technically seeing seller-leaning territory, but we're not in chaos era anymore. This is one of the best markets for buyers we've had in years. Section 5, what it all means. So what does all of this mean if you're moving to Boise or buying your first home or considering new construction? Here's the big picture laid out. Mortgage rates have softened. Idaho insurance costs are stable, but compared to surrounding states, incredible. New construction continues to be a major driver of market activity. Inventory is healthier than the last few years, and Ada County buyers are shifting towards new builds in Meridian, CUNA, and Star. If you felt unsure, overwhelmed, or paralyzed by the headlines, this is your reminder. There's opportunity right now, especially in new construction, and the data backs it up. So if you're exploring a move to Boise or trying to understand which commute fits your lifestyle, I've got free resources for you that will save you hours. You can download my new construction playbook that goes over some of the most popular subdivisions in town, or you can also grab my 48-hour Boise scouting guide. This lays out how to maximize your trip if you are planning to visit Boise and see if it's your next move. I'll put those links below. Also, if you're seeing this video, I have a relocation webinar coming up, totally free. The next one is going to be December 10th, but no worries if you can't make it, you will get access to the replay. So make sure to sign up. All of the links are going to be below. And if you're ready for personalized guidance, book your Boise relocation consult. I'll walk you through your timeline, your budget, and the neighborhoods that fit you best. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next month.